Hey there, this is Avalon from Crafts Direct, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how you can make this welcome fall sign for your home. Grab your wood circle cutout and you are going to start by painting it white. Don't worry about covering the entire face of the circle. You want to just make sure the center of it is painted white and then the edges of the circle as well. Let the paint dry and then go back and do a second layer of paint. Take a ruler and a pencil and you will mark where the center of the circle is. And then you will use your scraper to press down on the vinyl. And then once you've done that, you will slowly take off the top layer of the vinyl. Center your vinyl on that mark that you just made, and then use a ruler to make sure that the vinyl is centered on the wood circle. Place your ruler at the top and then at the bottom of the vinyl, and with a pencil, trace along that ruler a straight line. Use a scraper to adhere the vinyl, and then peel off that top layer. Line up the edge of the paper with one of the lines that you just drew. You will then cut the paper to a smaller piece. Just make sure it's big enough to cover half of the wood circle. Do the same for the other half of the wood circle as well. Brush Mod Podge onto the wood circle, and then you will adhere the paper. Make sure the edge of the paper is lined up with that line. You will do the same thing on the bottom half of the circle, and do your best to line up the papers so that the plaid line runs in one straight line from top to bottom. You don't exactly see that here because I just wasn't thinking, and later I noticed how off it was. So it's really important to make sure that it is lined up. Once the Mod Podge dries, you will flip your circle over and then cut off the excess paper. Next, you will take your sanding block and you will sand off all of the extra paper, and you want it to actually come off the edge so that the paper stops at the edge of the circle. To help make sanding a little bit easier, it is nice to use a scissors to cut up as close as you can to the edge of the wind circle. Once you finish, you shouldn't have any paper on the sides of the wood circle. Next, you will paint your wooden leaf in a mustard color. Once the leaf dries, you will take a small piece of jute and tie a bow at the bottom of the leaf. Add hot glue to the back of the wooden circle and then adhere it to the center of the pallet plaque. Put hot glue on the back of the leaf, and then you will put it under the word fall, but just overhanging on the right a little bit off the wooden circle. And now your sign is ready to be hung up and displayed. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can shop all the products needed to make this project at craftsdirect.com/projects.